Oh, that look in your eye. So you've found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Set the sail you got to Y, Z or X and press that same button to hoist it. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates wind direction. Use the control stick to steer. If you wish to move quickly, you should keep the wind blowing directly into the sail. You can always press A to put away the sail. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. Did you understand all that?
Thankfully I did.
Oh, one more thing. When you are out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, simply press up on the plus pad to open the chart and confirm your position. Now, a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let it carry us to the east.
Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, and I think I've finally managed to get the game looking a bit crisper. Hopefully things aren't too muddy, but it's just unfortunately the way the TV goes. There's that lovely painting feel to graphics that are a little bit further away, I think. And that just adds to the charm of it. It really does feel like you're sailing through a massive painting. I suppose it's the limitations of the technology I have, but nonetheless, we will be able... Is Beetle somewhere around here? Alright, so I'm getting distracted again. You know what it's like, wander off, do your own thing, find stuff. Where's Beetle? Need to find where on earth he is, so that I can actually buy some bait. Telescope. Looks alright. That's a building. It's got to be near here somewhere. Oh, made it. Beetle, where are you? This seems like a logical place for Beetle to hang around because, well... Let's face it, he's a merchant. It really, really makes sense for Beetle to be selling stuff here, but I can't see him. Oh well, let's get to our boat and set sail. Whoops. There's an island all the way out there. That is... Oh, that's one of the fairy islands. Well, that's very nice. So we can sail out there when we need to. Well, we've bought our boat for long enough. So we can also use the R button to cruise. The compass is there in the bottom left. What's off that way? That's somewhere important. We will need to go eventually. Let's just sort of potter around the island and see if I can find Beetle. Because I really, really would like to have some bait so that I can mark the islands I want to discover on my sea chart. Because of course we're not going straight to the destination, which you've probably expected because I've got the controller. So, is there any sign of Beetle? Absolutely no sign of Beetle. Pain in the backside. Oh well, wheel around. There's just some random person and... Nope, no sign of Beetle, but there is. There is an island off that way. Nope, just the sea as far as we can see. So let's line ourselves up and go. I like to keep the camera zoomed out. This music is gorgeous. So there's our sea chart. That shows our home. And there's the Forsaken Fortress in the top corner. And that is Windfall Island. There we are, we can zoom in. Now, we can also open up our treasure chart. Treasure chart number 23 is off the side of a diamond-shaped island. So, we can't do anything about that yet, but we can do something after we've beaten the first dungeon. Not too shabby. So we are coming up on an island over here. It's good to go exploring. So, what do we got? We'll be able to jump through those and activate these, jump over them for a little bit of money. Yes, our boat can jump. Well, where'd it go? There it is. Oh, crash. Almost. Alright, so we're coming up on a mysterious island. And let's stop and hop out on basically the first... Try not to drown. First little stop on our journey is this strange island. We can't mark it on the sea chart just yet, which bothers me. But we can mow the grass. Don't think we'll get too much. We'll need to come back here with different items. So, what do we got? There's a sign. To reach Dragon Roost Island, head east from here. That's the very tall one over there. Hey, people. So, if we let's swim out and talk to these people first, because this is actually fairly important. Ahoy there! Oh, they did actually stop. They're looking for something. Yeah, yes, hello, people. Oh, I can't talk to them unless I'm in my boat. Oh no, I'm drowning. I'm getting lower and lower in the water. I'm going down for the third time. The first time. Oh, there we are. We made it. That's a fantastic start to this. I nearly drowned. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, one of my favourite stories is that basically there was a municipal swimming centre named after an Australian Prime Minister who disappeared off Cheviot Beach in 1967. Harold Holt went swimming, was never seen again, and yeah, in Glen Iris there is the Harold Holt Municipal Swimming Centre, which, in typical Australian style, was affectionately nicknamed Dead Harry's by the locals. You have to wonder what... Now, I surely get in by that rock, don't I? Where do I get in? Because I know I can get in here and... do something. There's a tunnel somewhere. Oh, there it is. So if I crawl... I have to put away my kit. Crawl in under this rock. Don't think we can... back up. I can't... I can crawl into the hole. Okay. Alright, so. Lovely little grotto area to explore. And plenty of trees to cut down. So there's a reason we're coming here. And this is because this island, Paw Print Island, is really good for harvesting certain items. We're going to encounter some enemies too. So, bog standard red choo-choo, which I somehow couldn't reach with my dinky little sword. So, chew jelly. Got some red chew jelly, keep it in our spoils bag. This gelatinous goo comes from deep within red choo-choos. It is effective as a cure for exhaustion, but it can't be used in its current state. This is material for making red potions, to the best of my knowledge. Get the shield out. So, it's actually noted that the sound that choo-choos make is a sped-up argument between two Japanese men played backwards. It's just a neat little bit of trivia. So, those chew jellies, you can take those back to Windfall Island and Doc Bandit. and he'll wind up making you some potions. But I tell you now, it's almost a waste of time taking the blue chew jellies to him. You'll eventually see why. You will find blue chew jellies. Wait a minute. Oh, was that a firefly? That was a firefly. I thought it was a glitch like in certain randomizers for Ocarina of Time where the ROMs will actually show that show the torchlights through walls. Just look at those expressions. Link is so wonderfully expressive in this game. Hello. Okay, so it looks like we can climb up there once we get a certain item. So we can come back here with the grappling hook, basically. I will have to sort of move very slowly, basically. Oh no, wait, I'll be able to come back here once I get the Wind Waker. So we are slowly mining for rupees, and we can take on some chews. Alright, so we can't go that way because we don't have bombs. Obviously, there's a bit of exploring to do much later on. Rightio, I thought there was more I could do here. Oh well. Alright, so what have we got? And yes, you can counterattack choo-choos. And they wobble around like punching bags. So there we are, we've got a decent stack of chew jelly out of this. You can catch choo-choos in bottles in later games such as Twilight Princess. Alright, what have we got in here? This looks important. It is, drumroll please, it's a heart piece! Hey, we got another one! Very nice, I got 4 going into the first dungeon. That's not bad. That's actually reasonably impressive work if I do say so myself. Given that I have a bad tendency to just muck around. Oh well, you explore, you get the rewards. Ah yes, we'll be able to go back here once we have done everything on Dragon Roost Island. So of course I'll make the detour. Look at all those fireflies. There are just so many neat little touches in this game. So many wonderful little things that make this truly spectacular. I don't know why they call rolling an attack, because you can't damage enemies with it unless you're the Goron or the Deku in Majora's Mask. Because I always thought it was actually an attack and was surprised when I didn't actually hurt any enemies with it. Ah, there's my ride. Well, let's go and talk to those people. Well, we'll just get... Oh, hello. There's a waypoint up there. We can wind up infiltrating those and killing bokoblins for prizes. Ahoy! I say, hello there! We say hello there too. Have a statue of George III. No thanks, they give me a headache. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the sea floor too, aren't you? Ha ha ha! You won't get anything from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what, as one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. Also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. Hey, we got a treasure chart from him. Nice. So, not too shabby. First, press up on the plus pad to open your sea chart, then press Y to check your special charts. You search for treasure by comparing the specific island charts on the left with the treasure charts on the right. Simple, bub. After that, all you need to do is use the same thing we use to haul up treasure. One of those grappling hooks that the Rito tribesfolk of Dragon Roast Island used. I nearly said Dragon Fruit Island, which would be pretty cool, and that's probably got all an executors on it. Yeah, those grappling hooks. Nothing pulls up stuff like those things. Alright, little treasure buddy. Best of luck to all of us. Bye, and best of luck to you too, people who vaguely sound like Coach Z. Let's head out here. Ooh, 20 rupes. Alright, right in under the guns. Some of these do actually have cannons on them. Alright. Thankfully, this one did not. Okay, so now in the distance. You might see that glowing circle. Those have minor treasures in them. You will still need the grappling hook for them. Oop. Oh dear. Yes, you're very determined, Link, but please don't drown for the sake of determination. Are there any bokoblins up here? You'll often find some of these armed with cannons and bokoblins. Oh well, it's a good thing you've got a telescope because you're about to see things! Ow! Let's hope that was worth the one-liner. I'm probably just going to play Lunk as a cheesy action hero or something. Well, that gel was a bust. So there are probably hearts in these. So I can't steal things from enemies just yet. But when I get the grappling hook, I can loot their pockets. We got 20 rupees. What a pleasant surprise. Hello. Beetle! It's Beetle! Chase him! Get after him! I want bait! We'll have to tack. Beetle! Come on. Oh, I wish I had a cannon. He's going in circles. Cruise after him until he moves forward. Intercept course. Good, he's stopped. Alright, so now we can buy bait. Because that's actually important, but I don't... That was weird. I don't think we can actually mark the islands on our chart until we talk to the fish. Ah. Hello, Beetle. Oh, a customer! Welcome to Beetle's Shopship. I deal in pretty much anything and everything. Do you have anything you don't need? If you do, show it to me. I'll pay top rupees for your junk. You leave my junk out of this. There is so much innuendo you can do with that. Or, do you see anything you'd like to buy? Oh, just use the control stick to browse. This holds bait. It's quite useful and it's my very last one. You can't buy bait if you don't have a bag like this. 20 rupees is a steal. There we are, we've got our bait bag. We can keep plenty of bait in this convenient satchel. It has 8 pouches for storing bait. So...
Thank you!
You're the greatest! I'll never forget you! I'm going to make a members card just for you. When you buy lots of things and build up your points, something good will happen to you. Something very good indeed. My shop is kind to its customers. No other shop will do this sort of thing for you, I'll have you know. Now you have 1 point saved up. You should try to save up 30 points so you can earn a silver membership. Alright, so this is what we want. All-purpose bait. I'll get 3 servings of this if I can. So, animals will be drawn to this gourmet pet food the moment you put it down. It has 3 portions. So we can use this to bait pigs.
Thank you!
And we're going to want quite a bit of bait.
Thank you!
We will need to spend at least 170 rupees. No, 160 rupees, because 3 islands are already marked on bait, because there are 49 islands in the game.
Thank you.
And let's grab a Hioi pair. This will come in handy if we need to control seagulls for something. This special bait allows you to take control of seagulls. Marin would be very happy with that. So, tap A to flap your wings and accelerate, press R to quit.
Thank you.
Alright, so, let's grab another Hioi pair while we're here. We'll grab a pair of pears. And that should do. Thank you very much, Beetle. He looks so downcast when we leave. It's like, oh, my best customer and probably my only customer has gone. Oh, I'm so sad now. Nobody else is actually going to be out here buying anything, you know? It's really unfortunate. I mean, whoops. There's a raft. Let's see if somebody's dead and go through their pockets for change. Oh, and there and down he goes. Well, that wasn't very special. That's a little sad for him anyway. That's also a little sad for me. I didn't get very much. But yes, the boat is probably telling me stop getting distracted. And maybe the viewers are too. But that is the beautiful thing about Wind Waker. The fact that you can let yourself get distracted so easily. It's all about adventure. It's about exploring. That's the wonderful thing about this game. It has that brilliant sense of adventure and discovery. The music itself for the Great Sea just makes you want to go everywhere. It is a perfect theme for exploring. It sounds valiant, it sounds adventurous, it's saying get out there and find what there is in the world. Well, the jump got ruined.
There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Lunk. Dragon Roost Island.
And some of the most memorable music in the entire series starts up.
High atop this island's peak lives the Spirit of the Skies, a great dragon by the name of Valu.
The panpipes are just gorgeous.
You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit the island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is a Wind Waker. It is a button of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayed to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, and I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it.
Why didn't I spit it out?
Ugh. Huh! First, conduct in 3/4 time. I've had that stuck in my throat for years and only just managed to hock it up now. Hope you don't mind some boat slobber. Do not touch the control stick. Just try to match the rhythm by tilting the control stick up, down, and right. Very nice, that was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. Hold the control stick left to change the rhythm, then match the rhythm and tilt up, right, left, and then down.
Whoop. There we go, little rusty.
That's it, Lunk. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct with it in 6/4 time by tilting right. You would do well to remember that.
You received the legendary Wind Waker, which a boat hocked up. By using this magical conductor's pattern, you can borrow the power of the gods, allegedly. Yada yada, set it to the buttons, and there we are. All that, just a nice little bit of reminder text. Alright, bomb flowers. Throw them and they explode. Basically just... Ooh, money. Basically it's just like Ocarina of Time. Only we don't need a power bracelet, which is very handy. Oh, we can blow up a rock over there. From downtown! Got the wrong one. Not quite what I was aiming for. Alright, so we can wind up coming back here with closer bombs. Whoop. Okay. They've got a slightly shorter fuse than I remember. Suppose I'm used to the Ocarina of Time ones. Whoa, that was a good shot. And there's one we can just blow up quite easily down there. But yeah, the music is just so relaxing. It's appeared quite a few times across the series. And for good reason. Now, there are some bomb flowers up there that we can't do anything about yet. But of course we will be able to when we come back later on. We will need a good ranged weapon to reach that, which means the bow. Alright. We're not going to be able to get up there very easily. So, let's go this way. Grab the bomb. Yeah, I would have been surprised if that counted. It's amazing how they grow back so quickly. Whoop. That was a heck of a rejection, just like all my first dates. And one more. And so far I haven't blown myself up. That is the most important thing because I love Bomberman. But there we go. Wait, what? Thank you. As the old saying goes, if you say you've never blown yourself up playing Bomberman, you're either lying or you've never played Bomberman. Why is the... Oh, the camera's doing funny things. Alright. That was terrible. And grab and throw. That came very, very close to blowing myself up. Now, if I'm careful, which is... Oh, right, I can drop it with R. Still a little used to Ocarina of Time, I guess. Ah! Okay, we'll have to throw from a little further back. Well, I got the one I wasn't aiming at. This is spectacular. Yeah, I need to go a lot further back or use that bomb flower because it's going to annoy me if I can't blow that one up. Still a little far back. This is why I didn't play basketball. And I still missed. Whoa, and we can grab these, pull them with the R button. That's established a shortcut. And we can jump up there, and yeah, pretty easy. Now, let me grab this. There we go. What was that worth? Bupkis. Great. Now, can I actually do something about this now? That's the question. Oh, I can. I always thought this sounded like the intro to the ABC. I can't wander off, though. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not supposed to. There we are. We have learned the wind's requiem. The power of the wind is mine to control. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zevos. I'm the god of winds. So, you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That's the bean burritos. Don't get ahead of yourself. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, you should see my brother. You think your bean burritos are terrible? Oof, his. Whew. You don't want to be downwind near those. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, has miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So, if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. To space! Alright, so we met a frog that's headed to space. And we've picked up a nice little tune for the Wind Waker. I've been distracted quite a bit, so even the boat's bored, so I'll wrap this episode up here. And then next time we will actually make progress on Dragon Roost Island. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.